These days, food is sugar-free, dairy-free, wheat-free, gluten-free and seemingly fun-free. But food allergies are a reality for thousands of people, and something as simple as lunch can be difficult to navigate.
Mariska van Asbjergen, marketing manager for Pharma Dynamics, explains why this pharmaceutical brand is passionate about allergy education.
Mariska, as I understand, Pharma Dynamics are quite passionate about allergy education.
For most people, allergies are simply those irritating things that affect our quality of life. But for some individuals, specific allergens can cause a severe allergic reaction, and exposure to even microelements of that specific allergen can lead to anaphylaxis, and it can be life-threatening. It's therefore important to know your allergies, know what causes your allergies, because it can not only save your life, but it can also affect your quality of life and improve your quality of life. You can sleep better, you can concentrate better at school or at work, you can often take part in sports which you had to avoid in the past, or you can even enjoy foods that you had to avoid due to allergies.
Are more people suffering from allergies, or are they just being misdiagnosed?
It is estimated that about 30% of South Africans suffer from nasal allergies, and about 6% of South Africans suffer from true food allergies. But unfortunately, a history of accurate statistics is not available for South Africa, so it's not possible for us to determine whether allergies are on the rise or if it's simply being diagnosed more effectively nowadays. Knowing your allergies, knowing what causes your allergies can not only save your life, but it can also improve your quality of life.
The National Registry of Severe Allergies was launched last year and helps to provide better care for those with severe food allergies. Pharma Dynamics also has the Allergy Expert website, which answers pertinent questions about food allergies and offers great food allergy-friendly recipe ideas by food consultant Heleen Meyer.
Heleen, what will you be making today?
Chicken strips that I'm going to crumb and pan fry and serve it with a nice selection of fresh vegetables and a dipping sauce.
What makes this dish allergy friendly?
We're not going to use a flour-based or a breadcrumb-based crumb. I'm going to use polenta, which is a milli-meal product, so you avoid the gluten in that way. And I'm dipping the strips of chicken in buttermilk and not in egg. So it serves the same purpose, but you don't have the egg that most people are also sensitive to.
Where do we begin?
I cut the big fillets into strips so that they fry quickly. If you cut them in even strips, then it's easier to control the frying process, that you don't have one big piece and one tiny little piece. Then the dipping process, first in the buttermilk, then in the polenta, which I've seasoned with some dried mixed herbs to give some extra flavor, a little bit of salt and pepper if you want, dip it in there, and then pan fry them in a thin layer of oil, really not too much, and make sure that your pan is hot enough. So as soon as the oil starts to show you that it's warm, it starts to move, then we put them in, fry them on the one side, and when you can see that they start to cook, then we turn them. Don't be tempted to turn them too soon, because then the crumb tends to fall off or you don't have the same sort of crispy end result. So it's a process, because you can't have all of the pieces in the pan in one. So as you dip them, fill a pan and fry them on both sides, keep them warm. And if you serve them for a lunchbox, you can just keep them on the side and then add them to the rest of the ingredients.
Nutrient deficiency is a concern for people with food allergies. How can we ensure that this lunchbox is nutritious?
A lot of people tend to think that because they're sensitive to ingredients, all their food needs to be bland and boring, but it doesn't have to be. If you combine these strips with colorful vegetables and a nice variety in a lunchbox or as part of a meal, then you already have textures and flavors. Something like broccoli, for instance, has got a high calcium content. Colorful fruit or vegetables like peppers and carrots have got lots of antioxidants, so people can ensure that they still have a nutritious meal by combining different other elements and make it interesting and make it yummy.
Food allergies shouldn't keep you from enjoying nutritious and flavorsome foods. If you do suffer from food allergies, a consultation with a nutritionist and novel recipes like these can make a world of difference.
To trust is to believe in the reliability, truth, ability or strength of someone or something. Trust is earned, not given or bought. Millions of people in South Africa trust Pharma Dynamics generic medicine to effectively treat life-threatening medical conditions. Join Pharma Dynamics' circle of trust and save up to 50% on your medicine. Pharma Dynamics, effective, affordable healthcare.